Hey guys, from Ball Guy Sci, and today we're going to take a look at the ever popular Fishtopia. It is a totally different game mode for Gimkit, which you know I love. And if you hadn't heard, I got a chance to interview Josh Feinsilber from Gimkit. I almost called him a kid, the young man who created Gimkit when he was a high school student. If you haven't got a chance to see that interview, go ahead and check it up there. It is part of my Kick Some Class podcast, and it's in that playlist that marked Kick Some Class podcast. But you can check that out wherever you get podcasts if you want to listen, but right here on YouTube as well. So let's go ahead and jump into Fishtopia. Okay, guys, so we're going to play Fishtopia. Right when you pick your kit, you get Fishtopia. How long is the game going to last? If you're using classes, music, joining late, all that good stuff like you normally get. Once that loads you into the game, you're going to notice that you, as the teacher, are in there as well, which I think is pretty cool. You can join as a player in the lower right. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to what it looks like if I add in another student. I'm just going to open up another browser here. I'm going to put in this 959542. And we'll see what that looks like from a student side. So they get the code and they click join. They put their name in just like normal. And then once they get their name in and hit join, instead of getting a power up, they are brought right into the game. Now they are definitely waiting for you as a teacher to start the game, but they get this dashboard where they can get some instructions. It says move around using your arrow keys, right? On a mobile device like a phone or iPad or something, they can use touch. But so then they can walk around and see they're going to sell their fish, they're going to find water to fish in, answer questions. And so basically what you do is you move around, answer questions to get bait. I'll show you that here in a second. We're still in the lobby. And then they fish, they sell their fish back, and they're all good. So this lobby, you'll find kids can run around while you're waiting for all the other kids to get in. And the students do some really interesting things with how they all group up or move around, chase one another. It's really a lot of fun. So now that I'm ready to start, I go ahead and start the game. When it launches, you're going to notice that there are a bunch of different places that you can go, and some of the little bridges that take you places aren't as easily accessible. So I'm going to answer a couple questions. So limiting factors are just the things that control population size. Every time you get a question right, instead of money, you get bait. The bait is used for fishing, then you sell your fish for money. Go ahead and answer a couple more of these questions. And there's some really big power-ups in here as I answer some of these questions that are in the store or tickets to get to different places to fish. So now that I have 5 bait, you can see in the upper left-hand corner, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to fish, and you can see that pop up, looking for fish instead of fishing. Gray fish caught, right? So common tells me how much it's worth. I'm going to fish again. And this time I got $2, so I'm going to go somewhere else and fish. I have 3 bait left. Let's fish over here. And I get 1, and fish again. Show you what happens. 1, and then I'm going to fish again. So now, if I try to fish again after I have no bait, all right, however, my backpack can't hold any more fish. Okay, close. So what I need to do is either go buy another backpack in the gear shop, but I don't have enough money, or go down and sell my fish. So I sell my fish. Got to hold enter for that one. I have $6. So now I have a choice, right? Like I can go and answer more questions to get more bait. I can go to the gear shop if I had enough money. This is what's there. I can upgrade my rod to catch larger fish. I can get a bigger backpack, but you got to earn enough money to do that, right? So I go back, and I can also go over here to the boat launch. If I had enough money, I could buy a ticket to one of these different ponds, right? And once you have it, you can go there as many times as you want. Purple, Sandy, and then Cosmic Cove. Okay, now there's a couple other places you can go on here. If we go all the way over, okay, I'm going to go past Bubba, and I'm going to go to Lucky Lake and the Power Shop. So this is some of those power-ups again here. They are bolt, no wait, cash in. Maybe I want to buy one of those. And then over to the right is the last one, which is Lucky Lake. So it's a one-time use. You can only go there one time, and then you're trying to catch a specific fish, which if you follow on Twitter, you got to take a snapshot of it and send it in for proof that you caught one. Then we go back. There's one more place I'm going to fish, but I can't because I'm out of bait. So kids will find this out. You know, to really have fun, you have to keep answering questions. So I'm going to go ahead and answer a few more questions, get a little bit more bait. And there's one other place on here that I'll show you where you can go. Good enough. So let me go over here and fish. Let's see what we got. Oh, got a red one. And another gray one. Okay, so I'm out of bait. I try. Nope, all done. Okay, so I can go sell my fish, or I can see my fish collection. So you go in and yeah, I get it. I'll show you all the different fish. You have to click that little button to have yours appear. So that's why all these are at 0, gray, green, red, blue, purple, beach. You have all the different fish, starfish, that you can catch, right, in here. And so, or you can go to the last one and just go back. There's nothing along the top here. So I'm going to run all the way back to that little button. I'm going to hold it down and it will load my sort of like gallery in there of the fish that I've caught so I can keep track of them. Let's get there. Here we go. Hold the enter button and you'll see a little sign appears there. Yep, it's viewing my collection. And you'll notice that like the gray fish, green fish, I don't know why I'm doing this again. Gray fish, green fish it tells me how many of each I've caught. So that's kind of cool. And then you can see the game also ticking down on the lower left, and you can stop the music on the lower right. So just running around a little bit in here. And I'll head back out. Oops, missed the bridge. That's the one thing. Sometimes the bridges and the shading of the screen are a little bit hard to see. So now, this is typically where I would be done. But I'm going to go ahead and pull down. Let's see. So in this case, you can see that there are a few things in the upper right you can do before you end the game. You can look at how many fish people have caught. It's like your little leaderboard. How much money people have, right? The different fish they caught that get there. You can drop them, which I think is interesting. Where, you know, the fish you're particularly holding, you can look at other players, boot them out if they're being, you know, whatever, according to your rules. Or you can teleport right to where they are. So you see, it teleported me right to where Bubba was. Now, that's a really cool feature if you want to hop back where your friends are. I'm just going to go ahead and end the game. And then at the end, just like every other game mode in Gimkit, it's going to give me a little review of the rarest fish caught. I can go to the report or back to the lobby. Hey guys, I hope that was helpful for Fishtopia. You know the old saying, if you give somebody a fish, you feed them for a day. But if you teach them to fish, they will review your content over and over and over. I absolutely love this game mode. It's so different. I'm really looking forward to all the different things that Gimkit is bringing out with the innovations they are keeping up with. It's really cool. I hope you like Fishtopia. Let me know down in the comments how your students react to it and if it becomes like their favorite game mode. All right, cool. We'll check you next time.